I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, join us as we take a deep dive into the mind of a fabulous author. Her name is Kathleen Devine. She's written a powerful book. It is called Preparing for the Shift. It is a thought-provoking exploration of Earth's cyclical transformation and its impact on human evolution. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank our team at Mainspring Books for helping us put her in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support writers like her by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing her wonderful book. The link is below this interview. Kathleen, great to see you here today on Spotlight.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you
Good
for letting
morning.
me come.
This
Yes.
book is kind of a wake-up call, the shift, preparing for it. People are like, what's the shift? What should we prepare for? So why don't you tell them a little bit about that?
Yeah, Logan, you live on a planet that has the habit of reversing its rotational direction every 26,000 years. So every 26,000 years, the Earth's rotational speed will slow down, it will stop, and then it'll go in the opposite direction. So scientists are very much aware of this. They can tell the speed of Earth's rotation by looking at the ocean's floor. And we know that the Earth started decreasing its speed around 2,000 years ago. So Earth is preparing for its next shift. Scientists call this whole process a shift.
Now, it happens once every 26,000 years. Has it, that means it hasn't happened during our lifetimes, obviously. Has it ever happened during the time of, humankind?
26,000 years ago, there was a city. Yes, there was humans. There was a city called Atlantis.
Mhm.
So in the past, the decreased rotational speed has also combined with a decrease in magnetic force. And there's been a lot of land changes. So 26,000 years ago, the city of Atlantis actually disappeared, went into the ocean. So yeah, there were people on Earth. There were people on Earth 52,000 years ago also. They were on the continent of Lemuria. Lemuria was a continent between the Western United States and almost Japan, all that landmass that's now ocean,
Yeah.
actually disappeared 52,000 years ago. Yeah, so it's happened at least twice that humans have been on Earth.
Now, do we have any idea when it might happen again?
The Earth is ready. The Earth's rotational speed, rotational speed has actually decreased 50% over the last 2,000 years. So if you think about that, that means that our day is no longer 24 hours. There's a company in Colorado that actually sends a signal to the satellites, changes every now and then the clocks, so we don't really notice, because it would be, our whole society is based on a 24-hour cycle. So the fact that we are no longer 24 hours is kind of only known to the scientists and the people that change the clocks.
Amazing, amazing. So what would be the impact here on Earth, or what is the impact here on Earth as we do slow down to an eventual reversal?
The slow process has two variables, so the decrease in rotation and the decrease in magnetic force. Those two variables alone are creating an impact on the Earth. There's more earthquakes than normal. You'll see that in the news. Also, what you'll see is that there's new fault lines. There's earthquakes where we've never seen them before. Of course, we're all blaming that on climate change, but those two variables are basically creating that. There's an increase in Earth's electrical pulse. This is the new variable. It's actually hasn't stopped increasing. It's increasing. That's a change this time. This time we're going to have a difference. We're not just going to have changes in landmass. We're actually going to have a change in biological form. Scientists are very much aware of this. They had this mathematical formula that they use, and they basically know that when Earth's electrical pulse reaches 13 hertz, there's going to be a change in biological form. Earth's electrical pulse has been 7.8 hertz for thousands of years. So they're actually Earth's electrical pulse is 12.8 hertz now. Earth is actually ready to go. It's the humans that aren't ready to go because there's going to be a change in biological form. And now we're going to get a little bit away from science. The creator wants 30% of humans to actually go along with Earth initially during this change. And so we're kind of waiting for humans to do that.
Now, what's going to happen? You say there's going to be a biological change. Are we going to change form? Are we going to get diseased? Are we going to die? Are we going to be empowered? What type of change do you anticipate?
The change is going to be the frequency. It's like a frequency change. So basically, all life forms have a base frequency. This base frequency has been around 7.8 hertz for thousands of years. When it hits 13 hertz, we will be vibrating at a higher frequency. There is going to be a little bit of change in biological form, but we're gonna be different. We're going to be vibrating. So if you and I stay where we're at in this form, we're now considered, scientists call this third dimensional form, and people in the room with us actually change during this event. We won't be able to see them. They'll still be there. It's not like they're disappearing. They just we just think they're disappearing.
Right.
So they'll still be there. They'll be vibrating in a higher frequency.
So it'll be a matter of perception for us, whether we perceive them or not.
Yeah, if we stay in third dimensional form, they will disappear. The creator wants the main difference. There's a lot of differences between other shifts and this one, but one of the main differences is that the creator wants more people to live. Mm-hmm. In the past, like 70% of the humans the last 2 times have died. Right? I mean, because of all the events. She wants at least 60% of us to live. There's a big change with that. Mm-hmm. Now, out of that group that lives, she wants at least half of them to evolve initially to fourth dimensional form. It's not that the whole Earth's going to change at once, because humans aren't ready for that. There is a major change between fourth dimensional humans and third dimensional humans. They will be functioning at a level that is much more love and compassion. Third dimensional humans will stay with their control and anger and fear and physical violence. The fourth dimensional beings won't have any need for physical violence. They'll be functioning at a higher energy level, spiritual level, whatever you're comfortable calling it.
Now, the book is called Preparing for the Shift. So
that's true.
Should we prepare? How can we prepare? Or should we be prepared? Tell us about that.
Well, the preparation is a choice. You guys can choose. People can choose if they want to prepare or not.
Right.
The goal of preparing is to allow yourself to evolve with the earth. All right. So plants and animals are evolving with the earth. There's a resonance between two electrical entities, and earth is an electrical entity, and it has this pulse going on. Plants and animals are just evolving with them. So when part of earth changes to a fourth dimensional form, all the plants and animals are going to go with it. Humans have been given free will. We don't have to change. We can maintain our lower frequency, which is basically anger, fear, hate. We can maintain that all we want. And when that happens, is that as Earth's electrical pulse increases, they don't go with it. Humans won't go with it. Those that'll hold on to that. If you want to prepare, it's a choice. First, you have to buy into the idea that this is happening, right? And then you have to decide, well, maybe I want to be in the area where there's more love and compassion. And to do that, you have to have a frequency that's matching. You have to match it. In order to do that, the book describes how you can do that you can do that by managing what's called your heart rate. There is a physiological way to manage your own energy system so you can maintain a higher frequency level. And it's not hard to do. The book explains how to do that. It's better than just telling people, okay, now it's time for you to have unconditional love. And people go, okay.
Right.
But now, what does that mean? I'm trying. What? So it gives you a way to do that.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, Kathleen Devine has put together a wonderful guide, a thought-provoking guide. It is called Preparing for the Shift. It's an exploration of the Earth's cyclical transformation and its impact on human evolution. In the book, she'll tell you that you have a choice to choose whether you're going to choose a frequency that'll put you on a plane of peace, love, and happiness, or whether you're going to continue on the course you are set at right now. Before we leave, Kathleen, anything else you'd like to add and let the audience know?
No, actually, I'm just waiting. There is a way for me to communicate. I have a video channel that actually has videos. Some people learn better by watching like this type of thing. So they can, it's the same name, Preparing for the Shift is a video channel. Plus I have a way of people who actually want to evolve or learn or have questions to get in touch with me. So I am communicating with people who are the readers. If they
Wonderful.
want to. Yeah, if they want to.
Okay, great. So you can reach out to Kathleen if you want more information. You can look at her video channel as well. And of course, you've got the resource right here, the link to her book, which you can click on and purchase and enlighten yourself as well. Kathleen, thanks so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
All right. Thank you. You have a wonderful day.
You have a wonderful day as well. And to the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.